welcome to another exciting edition of Conversation with the Love Crusader. And yes, today is going to be really, really exciting. I always like our love sticks and the couples game show. All right, if you are coming across this platform for the first time, this is called Conversation with the Love Crusader. We are live every Sunday. It's a place where we have fun while discussing serious issues about love, about life, about relationships. So join us on Facebook, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you can also always know when we're live and when we have a new video for you. Also share to your friends because you could be helping someone with the information that we are sharing on this platform. And yes, we are nobody's setting anybody up. It's just going to be a fun time. You know, Titi has been doing it. She's been asking question. She knows it's just
be nice.
Fun time where we just, just get to know you more. Actually, the aim of the love seat is to get to know our couple and to also know what makes them tick. I believe Ano and Titi should have been married for close to 13 years now. Am I right?
15.
Jesus. Did you guys hear that? 15 years. I think we should clap for them. That is no mean feast in this generation where people divorce in 6 months, 1 year, they go. So we are going to understand and know why Ano and Titi have been going on for 15 years. 15 years. Don't take it like that, Titi. You have tried though.
You know, it's 25 years now. May 16 they come.
That's okay. Let's not go there. It's not time yet to talk about that. We're going to make noise about that some other time. For today, we want to get to know Ano and Titi very well. So my first question will be okay, this is how we're going to go. Let's explain so our viewers to understand. We're going to have 3 compulsory questions that you will answer today. And I'll ask you the first 2 compulsory questions. The last one will be at the end of the show. Now, in between, we'll have 2 sessions to the question and answers. We'll have the rapid fire, sharp answer. And then we have the deep question and answer sessions where you will pick a number by yourself and then you answer whatever question that comes from it. Good luck, guys.
There's no question that is optional. I'm hearing compulsory. What are the optional? How many questions should we have to answer?
Don't worry. Don't be fearing. Child of God, have faith. The Lord is with thee. Blessed are thou among women. Don't be fearing. Okay. All right, let's go there. Our very first question, because before we know it, our 1 hour is gone. How did you 2 meet? Whoever wants to go first.
Yeah.
Say the real version. There are 2 versions.
Version, please. Not edited. Not INEC version.
We met in Jos some maybe 20 years ago, and I went just to see my dad, so I went into University of Jos to see my sister, and then she introduced me to her just by the roadside, and I can still remember that day. Though the introduction wasn't for anything to happen, but I can still picture how she was. That she was so lively, See, she was eating my money. She was tiny, and then she was just a very lively person, and I think that's how we met, and then became friends for a while. Friends with no, just friends, calling friends, for a while. So
that was This is the
That-
truest. This is the first time in
That's
almost 20 years that I'm hearing the truest version of this story.
that's all right.
Hmm.
So tell us your own version as you remember it. Tell us your own version as you remember it, please.
No, I think this is basically, although we had met before then, because I've always been friends with his sister, and I'd always heard about my
Handsome
brother.
guy.
Oh, please.
Oh.
Just say the truth now.
Calm
Too
down.
hot to handle.
I'd always heard about my brother this, my brother that. I'm like, okay,
Okay.
who is this your brother, Seth? You know?
You
But
know,
I think I remember one of those days that he came to our house, I think. We didn't meet that day. We just saw each other from afar off. So I think that was my first recollection. Then the second time was when we met in my school. And we now became friends for a while, as he said. So
so you met him before that day.
we didn't really meet, but we had seen each other from afar off. He came to pick his sister from my house, you know.
Oh,
So I think he was in the car or someplace else or so. I did sight him, but this is the brother that we've been hearing about, stuff like that, and that was it. So I think the official meeting was in my school back in the day.
Yeah. The advantage of being the only driver at home and having two sisters that couldn't drive. So you take them to their friend's place, you see a lot of fine girls.
Potential.
And
I want brothers that are looking for a wife are listening. They say you should go
For them to be drivers.
You have to be driver. You see, look, you have to. If something good comes from the place of sacrifice, you have to be
You
making
know.
sacrifice.
you
Yes.
know, I would
So
do as well.
Uncle Ano was just a very good brother,
Yes.
taking his time, take his sisters to fine places and
Yes.
fine girls. Yeah, that word, fine girls. Okay. Second compulsory question: what attracted you to each other? I know Anna already started trying to say, "Oh, she was lively." What else? Tell us the truth.
That's basically it. Because at that time I wasn't looking to start a relationship. Yeah. So I think between that time that we met at the school and then when it all started, we are taking close to 2 years, right? Close to 2 years, yeah. We're just friends. We talk on phone, like that. So, but with with talking and then GSM just came out in Nigeria. It was basically for the rich, or yeah, well, people that could,
Afford
yeah,
it.
it still was costing like 25,000 then, you
Mm.
know. So I had one. That's when I got it, and then she had a phone too. So, but it was getting to communicate. Well, she had this very big mentality. She doesn't call from a pay phone, right? Yes, and so if she doesn't have credit in her phone, she won't call you. You get. So I had I can call from a pay phone. I mean, what the hell? So she um would call me, and then we talk, and then but she only calls with her phone. So maybe she was in a weekly allowance also, I don't know, for credit. So once she gets that credit, she calls me, and I was in Edo State one day, and then a strange number called. Talking about communication. We were talking, yeah, and then possibly at that moment, I think I was getting a bit ready for something, right? But we're still just friends. And then she called. I picked the phone, and it was her. I said, "Where did you get this number from?" He said, "It's from a pay phone." I said, "You pay phone?" Wow. So I just said, "Well, that would have taken a lot." I mean, for her to have gone to a payphone because she never calls from a payphone. I mean, back then. Yeah. So small.
Hmm.
As soon as they chop you out here.
Auntie, what led us to a paid phone? Oh yeah, oh.
The
I
spirit
like gist. Which spirit? I beg you, tell us the truth. We are
is all
missing
gone.
one
You
handsome
know,
papa that
you
you
know,
saw that time. Ah, this guy no
it's
go
all
call you.
gone
Make
while
me
I
go.
was at the place of prayer,
Eh?
intense prayer and communication with the Father.
I'm hearing. When you finish, you tell us the real thing.
I think just like he said, I think we're friends, and I think most of the effort was from his end because he kept the friendship going. He would reach out, call, and when the calling was becoming fairly consistent, I felt okay. Why not? Because I was this kind of person that I'm like, you can't just give yourself out cheap like that now. I mean, I needed to know um who was serious and who wasn't. So for me, somehow in my mind, my own mantra was, especially as the guy, my mantra was show yourself, you know. I'll allow you to express yourself and know your intentions. And if I see that okay, this person is serious, then I can now go further. So I just felt okay, since he has been reaching out, let me reach out too. And the friendship has been cordial. you know. I think we're just friends first, and from there we started becoming more friends. So
I like that because the thing is, people these days don't understand the place of friendship in a relationship. And as much as today we are not really going about sermon, we are really, really going to say the truth and tell ourselves the truth. That's part of why we're here, to also learn from your experience. Most relationships for me that I've seen have lasted are relationships that were built on friendship. People who liked themselves. At least there has to be that likeness of I like you, you like me, and we can be friends before we begin to talk of something else. Anyways, all right. Thank you so much. So because Auntie Titi now also met Uncle halfway, Uncle was always calling, making the effort, making the call.
That's
As a
not how I remember.
ah,
uh-uh.
That's
You
not
use
how
your mouth to say that she don't used to call all the time, brother.
No, as in she calls with her phone.
It's the same thing we're saying.
No.
But she now had to go the extra mile to go to a
Yeah.
paid phone. And that now gave Uncle the green light that yes, sister is seeing me as a serious person. Abby, am I communicating?
No.
What is the gist here now? Because people have not allowed me to flow in this gist. Oh.
Yeah, we did the calls, but even when she called from the payphone, the calling from the payphone just gave me a little bit of awareness that okay, she could go the extra mile,
Mm-hmm.
and because I think after that, I remember the time the time I went to when I went to school. I went to school, yeah, to get my call up letter. And I was talking to my friend in the evening.
we're just friends.
We're just friends.
Oh yeah, that's true.
See, I have the date in my head, even dates. You understand? So,
It's true.
and then she called me because we had spoken earlier that
Oh
week.
yeah.
Yeah, we had spoken earlier that week. I think it was we spoke before. It was a youth day that the president bailed on me, and I had to do the sermon. I mean,
Oh wow.
I don't know if you remember that. I mean, the president bailed, so it fell on me as the what was that VP to do the sermon, and it was huge because of crowd. Yeah, I'm a very shy person. I'm very quiet. Yeah. So we talked, and after the program, we talked. It went well, and then I was gone to Mina to get my call up letter. And then she called that night. I said, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm in Mina." He said, "Ah." Why would you just go to me now like that? I said, as per, I'm supposed to take permission from you to go to Mina. This was in yeah, my service year was 2004 September. So this was like just few weeks before then, 2004. So 2004, we at that time we were
Oh
still
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
oh,
yeah. I
remember
remember.
now?
I
Oh,
remember.
see,
Let me explain.
yeah.
What I can explain. I can explain it.
Allow him to land before you
Wait, no
explain.
need for
You
you
don't
to
want him
learn.
to expose you. Titi, calm down,
Let
cool
me
down.
explain what he's
Let
trying to
Uncle
say.
Anna finish the story.
Let me
What they hear. Okay,
excuse
wait.
me, people. Let me explain what he was trying to say. But
Uh,
seriously, I think I remember that just like he was saying, I think for me, I wasn't really looking for a relationship. I wasn't looking to get married. I just wanted friendship. So when this friendship was fostering, it meant something to me. It was important to me because we had developed a good friendship. So I felt, okay, this is a good thing to maintain or to continue. So I remember very well that I wasn't really looking to get married. So that I didn't want to get married at the time. I was trying to do big girl. But so I think it was the friendship that, from the friendship that developed into something big. So at least for me, that was how it was.
okay, they are saying the same.
If that's what make her happy, it's okay.
Okay, I think they are saying, viewers, they are saying the same thing in the different.
Mhm.
Conclusion is they were friends.
Yeah,
Both
we're
of them
friends
were not
first.
looking for relationship, but here we are, 15 years after. We have gone beyond relationship.
Mhm.
We are now married with 2 lovely kids. That's how it can start. So, sister, be nice all the time. That brother that is trying to be friends, I want to take your number. At least start the friendship. You don't know what can develop from there. You don't do. Let's now go to my rapid question. One of my fun part of the session. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I ask the question and you just point. And for each question, I'll record the point. If Ano misses, but if both of you point to the same person, it's 2 points for you. Yes, so
When did
hey,
points come into this
an
matter?
exam, oh, there's point, oh. Then
All right, let's go. Let's
anybody who points the wrong other person differently have to explain why they think the other person is different. But we're going to be as rapid as we can because this is not the cocoa. There's the cocoa coming up. All right, are we ready?
We are ready. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. Who was first to say I love you? All right, 2 points. Who is the spender? All right, 2 points. Who remembers important dates?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Even me, I would have said that no. Because I've known Ano since he was a youth. And one thing I know about Ano is he remembers everyone's birthday. He remembers your anniversary. I'm like, what kind of guy is this? It's his own friendship, no matter how long the years. That's very special day. Ano and Tosi, who God will give me grace to also bring to this show soon. We always remember your special day. They are very loyal friends. Okay, let's move on. Who prays more? Prayer warrior mama. Okay. Who is more of the disciplinarian? Titi. Okay. Who apologizes first? Okay. Ooh. Who is more romantic? Oh, Titi, you're feeling so. How can I not be more romantic than you? What's your problem? You're falling my.
I'm learning, really.
I
I'm
have
learning.
romanticism.
I'm learning.
Who controls the remote?
What do you mean by remote?
TV remote.
Oh.
Okay. Uncle,
Oh,
you are being selfish. Please let Auntie be
Um,
controlling the remote. Hey, you now apologize now. You go hang. This your boss. This your boss. Not help you at all. Oh.
I just support that with you. Okay.
Okay. Best dresser.
Uh,
I'll give it to myself.
Okay. 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 Most helpful.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know.
Okay.
You're pointing you. You're pointing them. Okay. More social. Oh, really? I thought Anna would be the most social. So Titi's social. Okay, they say,
really?
you see, people are getting to know what they didn't know about you. I cannot believe Mr. Ano is more romantic. Oh, Titi looks the part, you see. So they're just seeing.
It's because I have romanticism. That's why.
That doesn't say he has romanticism. And he's reading too much of the book of Romans. Please try
Exactly.
reading Corinthians so you can pray more. All right. Thank you so much. That was a rapid question. That was interesting, right? I'm very
Well,
fast.
it's not like I'm that bad when it comes to man.
You have tried. You have tried. I
But
mean, good
I'll give
point.
it to him.
Good point. Good point. Good point. Well done. Well done. Good point. I like at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 out of 14 points. Beautiful. Okay. Let's go to the questions now. So I have here questions 1 to 20. We are just going to take as many as we can, maybe just 10, maybe just 15 as the time permits. Because these are questions that sometimes may require you to explain your answers. And the aim, like we said, is just to get to know you more. What makes you tick? What has been taking you and leading you on in those 15 years? And what other people can learn from your relationship. Are we ready?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
Who
go.
wants to go first? All right, pick a question.
Number one.
The very first one. Okay. In these 15 years, what was your worst fight about? And what 3 lessons did you learn from the fight? It might not be the worst for Titi, but the one that pain you very well. That's the one we want to hear. Say this one, Titi did me something really pain me, but this is what I learned from that fight. Here we go.
Yeah, I can't remember what actually happened that day.
Mm-hmm.
And but we went into the car and I was driving. I was supposed to buy fuel and then go to somewhere to get something. And then I think the argument started in the car. Um, one thing led to another. She got angry, got out of the car, and went home. And I still went around doing everything we wanted to do, and then came back home. Now, most of that would have been avoided if I just calmed down a bit, right? So sometimes losing your temper or something is not. At some moments when you're very temperamental, that's what they always say: don't take a decision, yeah, uh, based on emotions, because you could regret it after. Um, well, and could have hurt people, and then you won't be able to do the reverse, yeah. So 3 points I learned. I've said like 2 already, right? Don't get angry. And when you're angry, don't take decisions. And then after that, we're able to sort out everything that same night, and then so you should be open to reconciliation, right? Because sometimes I feel when something drags for too long, it begins to eat into the relationship. Yeah, we've been together. It's not like it's been all rosy. It's not like we've not had problems. It's been 19 years technically, but 15 married. Yeah, so um, when we were dating, we had problems, and I said, okay, I'm not doing this. What is it? you know, but it's not been yeah, but it's been so far. You rub my back, I rub your back. You forgive me here, forgive me there. And it's been fun.
Okay, Auntie Titi, you got something to add? It could be a different scenario, maybe not the one he has described.
Oh, I
What
remember
have
that
pained
day.
you most ahead? That's your own worst, you know.
Oh, but I remember the day he was talking about, and just like he said, I think um, we would have done things differently. You know, maybe if I didn't come out of the car and walk home, or I think I just feel that we would have done things differently. And that kind of I think it hit us really. So um, the thing I took out from there was to sort the issue as quickly as possible. Don't allow it fester. And it takes a lot of work, because when you're in heat of the moment, even when you are out of the moment, you still want to, I'm the one that is right, or no, you shouldn't have done this and all of that. So, but what I took out from there was just as quickly as is possible sort out the issue, because the enemy is lurking somewhere around, looking for that loophole. So once that loophole is there, he gets in. So as much as it's possible, mend the don't give opportunity for that loophole. Yeah.
Hmm. So malice is not necessary.
Hmm. It's hard though.
When I
But,
was younger, I can like malice.
but this one, that we
Ah,
had to get through it fast, but it happens. I mean, I don't think it's a perfect couple on earth, but it happens. You sometimes you're unable to sort it out that
Immediately.
day, and then you just say, they carry face. Me too, make I carry face more. Before you know, one day to do, no, but we're good.
and in the long run, offense will start climbing offense.
Yeah,
And you start adding, she woke up in the morning, she did not greet
you
me.
know this, you know this.
That you don't understand the reason why
You
you
say,
even started in the first
you now
place.
say, you did this me, say you not greet me too, you know.
Or she did not cook food, or she cooked the food and just have it anyhow.
Or you're
All
all like,
in
when is that?
the small matter will become a big matter. Very, very strong lesson. Some of us didn't learn it early. We
Yeah.
wasted a lot of time and hours just keeping unnecessary malice, doing silent treatment. It doesn't work. The problem you're running from, you still meet it. So better just sit down, discuss it, trash it, and move on. Yeah, marriage is a lifelong commitment. Whether we like it or not, we don't enter to the inside. The best we can do is make it work for us, just get the best we can out of it. And conflict is part of the package. I always tell people, I was counseling a young couple today and told them, look, no matter how beautiful, how in love you are, the butterfly in your stomach, let me tell you people the truth. Let me pull the carpet from under your leg. You will annoy each other to the point sometimes you will look at yourself and say, who sent me to even marry this man? Why did I even end up with this guy? Why did I end up with this woman? It's part of the package. But at such times, you must always come back to the center. And that is the beautiful thing we have as Christians who have, the center to always come back to. Okay, anyways, yeah, only one question. We are doing plenty of conversation. Pick another number.
To me,
No, if she wants to pick, she can pick.
20.
20.
Number 20. And I like first and last. Okay.
Oh, God.
Question 20. What is, in this 15 years, what is the nicest thing your partner has ever done for you? Now you ask, that you go start, Titi. Tell
Only
us
Okay,
the
am I the one?
nicest thing. Yes, you're the one that pick your number. What's the
Hmm.
nicest thing your partner has done for you?
Oh, there are too
Pick,
many nice things. So,
pick one. One that really tutoring you very well. That was, sitting you have, making you feel like Queen Titi. Tell
ah,
us.
you said it's the romantic one.
So there are many, many romantic
There are too many. And
instances.
to be honest, I'm not even saying this as I'm not saying it because of I need to say words. I'm saying it for real. There've been a lot of ah it's difficult to choose.
Can I help her?
I can't remember.
No.
Okay, let me give you an example. I remember when we first got we didn't okay, I think we've been like the car thing, my
Yeah,
first car.
1 year.
I think we'll be like 1 year,
Yeah,
one
1 year.
we are like about 1 year ish into the marriage, and we're staying in Mina then, I think. So we would normally come travel down to Abuja, maybe weekends, you know. And one of those and those times he would always probably arrange for a driver to take me down, and he would always make sure. Okay, I think one of the nicest things that has been consistent over the years is that he has a high sense of responsibility, and he does not joke with my matter.
Chai.
So for him, um, my comfort is like paramount. And I'm not saying
Hey.
it here is something that if you're not if something does not come naturally for you, after a while you will sleep, you know. So this is something that's been consistent over the years, and it's one of the things that has sustained the marriage. He has a high sense of responsibility, even when he's angry. He does not joke. He feels that it is his responsibility for me to be as comfortable as possible. Me and the kids anyway, but me first. So I think that is one thing that I see that has been consistent over time in the marriage. So back to the story of the traveling. So we came well. So that's what would normally happen. Weekends we travel down to Abuja. He would make sure that everything is set for me, arranged for me. My own is just to enter inside the car and move.
Chai.
So as usual that day, he provided the car, provided the driver. I entered inside the car. As that's my I'm very it's one of my talents. I just like to enjoy things. So to all my sisters out there, learn to enjoy things. Okay, by the way, that's by the way. So I just, as good wife that I am, I kukuma entered the car and we're on our way. So when we got to Abuja, I now we now came out. I can't even remember the story, but I remember
Yeah,
that. Wait, I remember
I
that
was
we
staying in
came
Jos,
out.
right?
Okay,
I was in Jos, you were in Mina.
I can't
I
even.
just moved to Jos, she was in Mina. So we meet in Abuja for weekends, yeah. Because that's what we used to do when I was in Mina. We go to Abuja together weekends, like good morning, Abuja. Saturday morning by 5, 6 we're out. Then we get to Abuja by 8. That the roads were still good, and it'll be like we slept in Abuja on Friday night. Yeah. So this time I was in Jos, and then yeah, I sent my mechanic to pick her up and bring her to Abuja. Yeah, I think I got there before you, right? I got there.
think so.
Yeah, I got there before her, and then yeah, continue.
I don't know how it happened. I just remember that we came out of the house to where the car was, and I think the bonnet of the car was open. It's like they wanted to pray for the car or something. And I was like, "What are we doing here?" And it's like, "This is your car," or something like that. Or he just handed over the key to me, and I was as confused because they drove me in that car. I came in that car, so I was so lost, so confused. Then I started another drama. They are like, "Yeah," that kind of thing. And that was not just a one-time thing. It's something that has been consistent throughout the marriage, and it's one of the things that I'm super grateful for. He has a high sense of responsibility. Anything that has to do with sometimes he even apologizes for the times when he feels like he's not able to probably meet up or anything, and I'm like, it's not your fault, you've done your best. For me, that's one of the things that sustained. Maybe that's
Chai.
one of the things that's still keeping me in the marriage.
Should we close the service because this sermon now? Chai.
I
Who
cherish
who is getting tissue? Me. Please help us with tissue.
so
This love story.
that's why it's a bit difficult to choose the nicest, because it's consistent over time and it keeps topping it up. I mean,
When the
I can't
Bible
complain.
tells you that many a man will proclaim his own goodness, but a faithful man who can find. People think it's just about faithfulness of maybe infidelity. No, it's that sense of constancy, that man that is constant in loving you. Okay, should we even start asking Uncle Ano the nicest, the nicest thing now? Or we should just leave, because this story is not too sweet me. It torturing me well. Okay, let's just give you opportunity so we'll not be partial. Tell us nicest thing that you can remember.
Yeah, I think I have like a couple. Um,
Okay.
yeah, for the first, okay, we were together for like a year when we got married, and then I was moved to Jos, and then she was still in Mina trying to round up her youth service. Yeah, so but 10 years after that, we're still like 10 years we're not together, right? So when we came back from Jos to, that would have been 2012, 2013. I was I had a place I was in Suleja, and then she was in Abuja there. And then she would just tell me, come now. I said, Suleja to Abuja wasn't far. I had the house because she was in Jos when I resumed my new office in Abuja. So I had to Suleja, so I had to get a place here. So she told me, come now. I said, now this is Wednesday now. Friday I'll come. So but it's not far now. So I'll just carry my things straight, go to Abuja. I got there. She gave me a pair of shoes, work shoes, very beautiful. I wore those shoes till they reported me to God. I never even agree, sir. I wore those shoes because they were very comfortable, and they were ankle length shoes, and I loved them. Zip, fine. So she gave me that. I said, it's okay, let's go out. She took me to in fact, those restaurants I've not been able to take her to. She takes me to the nicest, all the nicest restaurants I've been to
Men
in
are
my
trying,
life. In my
Men are
life,
trying.
in my life.
And she's the one paying.
Yes, yes.
Hey!
I'm sure,
I
yeah.
thought they said that women don't used to spend money on men. I
Yeah,
don't
but
hear
she
another one
took me
today.
to
Oh my God.
took me to Chakobri in Abuja. She took me
Sit.
to Ukoyo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was when you call your
But yeah.
6
So
years
those,
ago,
so those
8 years
places,
ago.
so and after when we got to the restaurant, after everything, she said I should give her a kiss. I said, me in public, the way it is that we're just at our table. Everybody mind your own business. What I
But
to
you're
me,
supposed to be the Mr. Romantic now.
yeah, but not
No PDA,
not in the song.
No PDA.
You
Not
understand?
under the sun. Only
It's
in the
not,
darkness.
yes, it's not a public. Like it's like everybody's looking at me. You understand? So I said, put that now. So I summoned up serious courage and I did it. And then she put that in her bag and gave me a wristwatch.
Oh wow.
Now
It's a very
anybody that
generous
sees,
baby.
yes, and it wasn't any ceremony. It wasn't my birthday. It wasn't an anniversary. It wasn't Valentine. It
Oh.
wasn't anything. And then when people see that wristwatch, they say, "Oh, guy, you spent money." All the wristwatches I have, well, the very functional ones I had that were very fine, she bought them. Sometimes I go to work, like on Fridays, and somebody say, "I like this shirt." I said, "My wife that bought it." So one guy came and said, "I like this your shirt." He said, "I like your shirt." I said, "Thank you." He said, "Before I ask you now, you can say, 'Na your wife." But I said, "But now she buy them now." But sometimes I go to work, kitted completely, shirts, trousers, shoes from her, and quality stuff. Yeah, so you know.
Okay, oh, babes.
I'm learning.
Hey, I don't hear challenge.
I have to step
Those
up
of
my
you-
game now. I have to step up my game.
Those of you who are always saying that his money is our money, my money is my money. Sure, you people are hearing. You are hearing, yo. A babe is skitting up her husband head to toe. Some of you be doing stingy mama. It's only you they will take out. It's only you they will buy gift for. You don't have to buy gift for person. You don't have to take out. Two hands when they wash like this. Uncle Ano is seeking her comfort. She too, she's surprising him. It's not his birthday, it's not anniversary, nothing. She just take him out. So secret of 15 years. You people are hearing it too. From the mouth of the human beings, not horses. Let's move on. Let's move on. Me too, I love her, sister. You care, I don't believe you. Me too, I love that sense of responsibility. It's a very big topic. Because any man that is a man that is responsible is the one that Bible says the head of a home. When we talk about men being the head of the home, people think it's just about asserting authority. I'm the head of the home. Don't you know? No. Being the head of the home is that sense of responsibility, owning your home, protecting, providing comfort, ensuring that everyone in the home has that sense of belonging. If yes, sing it for us.
Oh.
It is you, Uncle Anna, that knows it. So go on. What is the song?
Let me first of all say, the story behind our couple song.
Tell me.
We've had quite a number. I think we've had in the last, we've had like 3 or 4. So the first one we had when we first got married was nothing's gonna change my love for you. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
So we had that for a while. And after a while, we changed that one to. There's one Westlife song, I can't remember it now.
Okay.
Unbreakable, yeah. This love is unbreakable.
We had this as our ringtone for
that was our song. We usually have it as ringtone.
Okay.
You know? Then our what they call this thing on the phone, our screensaver or whatever. Usually used to be almost the same thing. We take family pictures almost every year. So once we release the family picture for that year, we change it so that
for the screensaver for that year. Correct level.
Stuff like that. So that was then after that one. Now I can't remember.
What's his name again? The name is one Spanish name like that.
Is it the Enrique?
Yeah.
This guy that sang Hero.
I
can be your hero, baby.
Yeah.
I can kiss away your pain.
Last year or last 2
I think 2 years ago.
By you forever. Okay, go on. I love that song, by the way.
Last year she decided to go Nigerian.
All right.
Then she sent the song to me, Running to You.
Oh yeah. Sing down. That's it. I love that song too. I know you have to sing.
You cannot sing.
You know, I sing terrible.
You cannot sing to save his life.
Terrible. My note is terrible on in music, so not terrible, terrible.
You don't have key on the keyboard.
I'll be running to you,
running to you.
Yeah.
I'll be running.
I think the latest one is
now. Wow.
What's that guy?
So that's the latest. That's the latest one now.
What's the guy's name?
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran, I found the love. Is that the title of the song? I found the love.
Oh, is that the latest one? Is it Ed Sheeran's own that is?
That's the current one.
Beautiful and sweet.
Yeah, that one.
Go. Okay.
Yeah, and I remember back in the day, even now he does it sometimes. You know, he would just call me and like send me like not send but give me like some serenade.
You know, and you say cannot sing.
No, I cannot sing. You will just play the.
I'll call. Once she picks the phone, I won't talk. I'll just put the phone to the music. You know, I put my head first.
Oh God.
Tissue.
Mama.
Don't you just love very much? Oh, Mr. Romantic.
So, yeah.
That's so sweet. Okay, nice. Another question. We can still pick 2 more maybe before we go. Another number
9.
Number what?
9.
Okay. I think Titi may have already answered this, but maybe we'll give Anna the opportunity to also answer. So the question is, what is your favorite thing about your relationship? What's your favorite thing? If you were to ask one thing about your relationship, what's your favorite?
I think it's we get in sync, we get to agree on things like
Even
It
without
doesn't, it
talking
doesn't
about
matter,
it.
like you said, at the end of the it doesn't matter who brings the suggestion. Like especially for every Christmas, we used to have things, and then we have colors choosing. I've never chosen anyone before. She would tell me, okay, this year we're wearing blue. My own had to provide the money. She would buy, and she was cheating me and Michael because they will go and buy, and then we will sew because we're sewing it.
It's okay. It's all out of love. It's all out of love, but
So that both of you are in sync. You think alike.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you think that something you don't have to argue about. So, okay, fine, yeah. I think something we can do. I mean, that's not to say that we don't have um,
areas where we don't agree.
Of course. You're not robots now.
Yeah.
I think our values are similar, and I think our faith plays a big role.
That's important.
We share the same faith, then we have similar values, so that kind of makes things a bit easier. There are some things that we may not really need to argue about or say, do you do this? Or we just know that, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, but that sharing of faith does not include me being a pastor.
No, I know.
He said God cannot call me.
No.
God has not called me. That God assured her that she's not going to call me. I said, okay,
that one is different though. That one's different.
That one a big topic. Sister Titi, are you God? How can you say you are sure God will not call you?
Next question.
Okay, topic for another day. See, one topic's already brewing here now. You see, you people have shake one table, head of the home table, and sense of responsibility. You trust me, don't worry, Sister UK. I'm bringing that topic. We will talk about it on this show. Okay, another question. Pick a number. 18.
13.
13. Okay. So, what are or is your favorite things to spend money on?
Favorite thing?
Favorite things to spend money on. And Titi, they say you're the spender, so tell us what the spend.
She's the favorite thing I have to spend money on.
Oh. So your favorite thing to spend money on is Sister Titi?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Yeah, well,
what's your
argue with that?
You can't argue with that.
Only
What's your
that fact.
I'm loving this, honestly.
That's the truth.
So, what is your own favorite thing to spend money on, Sister Titi?
Mm-hmm. In this life,
yes,
God has gifted some of us
without
gifts.
Yes,
just spending money.
Yes,
of life.
Yes,
it's our talent.
Yes.
So when I collect the money, some people don't know how to spend money. That's just the truth. They don't know.
Yes.
So you just help them. Like him now.
All this sermon, Auntie Titi, what do you spend the money on? Now we are serious.
I'm in his life to help him. To help him in that area.
On
I assist.
To spend it on what?
The good things of life.
Yeah, like.
So anyway, I see good things of life. I like to.
You spend money on good things. Anything that is good.
Yes.
A good house, a good car, good clothes, good anything. Good
anything
thing.
that is good, even good education, good investment.
Okay.
I believe that you can be better. And why settle for less when there's better? So whatever it is that will make me better, and whether it's physical, spiritual, material, whatever it is, I tend to go for things like that. Sometimes it costs you, So
yeah, even if it's a Gucci shoe.
Huh?
Yeah. Or an LV bag.
Calm down. Calm down.
They are good things.
Yeah, in the
They are good things, and there's no every good and perfect gift comes from our Father.
Hallelujah.
In whom there's no shadow of worry, there's no fatality. Hallelujah. Comfort. Why would she not want to, spend her own money to buy something for him. This thing is simple. I tell people, this marriage thing is simple, but we complicate it. A man, for example, who is making money, and this is what I tell young girls. You know, when you talk to some of them, say, oh, I want to marry a man that has money. There is difference between a man that has money and a man that is, how do you use the word? What word? Generous, my sister. God bless you. Some men have money. You will not see their shishio. They have money. Their goal is not to spend it on you. There's always one thing that is more important than you. Some of them, either their family members, either their father or their mother. Maybe some is even to build houses. They want to build houses everywhere. They want to build skyscraper. So they don't care about the woman that is in the house. There's always that thing that's once you make a woman feel like she's the second best. So these things are more important. When I finish taking care of these things, I will take care of you. Then she will now have the tendency to say, okay, let me just start her looking for how I will keep my money and protect myself because I'm not the important person here. Just in case there's nobody to take care of me, I need to take care of myself. Same way, both ways. So if as a woman, you don't make this man feel like he's the most important, then the tendency will also be, okay, I know Kuku get shirt, make I go find shirt where I go wear. Meanwhile, sister don't provide shirts. Okay. Anyways, I'm very, 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 very super happy for this evening, but we will still talk the last question. I'm sorry, my time is up. My last question, which is a compulsory question, you don't get to pick this one, is what is your advice to the unmarried? People who are not married, but they want to marry. Let's try and make it 5 minutes because we're already above our time.
I know some people might be watching this and say, oh, okay, it's all rosy, or they're trying to paint it. No,
they are saying, no, I want to marry a man like Ano, and I want to marry a woman like Titi.
It's not, it has not always been rosy. Like, you know, I mentioned that even when we were dating, we had 4 years of dating, courtship, whatever you want to call it. And it was just a misunderstanding. I said, no, do again, I beg. I wasn't ready for plenty wahala. You understand? And then even in our 50 years of marriage, I would be sincere with you. We've had I can be angry with myself. That's what I used to tell people when I talk to them. You can be angry with yourself. You get yourself angry. So why would somebody else get you angry? So it doesn't happen that it cannot happen that you have two people at home and they don't get each other or get on each other's nerves, but you get to settle that. So I would say, like Pastor Oko has put here, money is important, but I don't think we should put that as a priority because first of all, you have to settle down, find who you love, and then things continue from there. If you do the other one first, you might get into so much money and so much unhappiness too. Okay, I provide you with everything. You have 10 cars to you have mansions to yourself, but you don't get to bond. I know that stuff. But it could also happen that you get somebody that has plenty money and all this rosy. Don't get me wrong, right? So whatever you want to do, set your goals and go for them. For ladies, be more open. For guys, try your luck. I wasn't. I growing up, I wasn't. I was like the most eligible bachelor on time.
Yes, nah.
Very
yes, nah. FBI. Yeah. I don't forget that title. FBI.
Very early in life, yeah. So I almost became official church best man. I mean, after your wedding, then yeah. So I did a couple of others until I had to resign. Early retirement. Yeah. So you can also look at people. I had you and my boss. I had other people. I had Pastor Kunde. I had other people that I just watch. I may not come to them and say this and this, but I just watch and then learn. We have been in each other's life for more than 25 years. So, yeah. So I have that also. You can have people you want to model after, even if you don't get to tell them, or you don't get to discuss everything with them, but you'll get by. Get by.
Auntie Titi,
What he
what
said.
married?
I'll just say, look for friendship first. Look for friendship and let it build up from there. It's not about how long you date, you know, but make sure you don't skip that friendship part. Once both of you are friends, you know, and you agree, I think you can um, begin to build up from there and be committed to each other. I think somewhere, just like we're talking about most of the things that we know that we don't really need to talk about too much. I think somewhere at the back of our minds, we just know that we are in this thing together. So any which way, after you finish getting angry and coming down, you come back again. So begin from friendship. Begin from friendship and let it build up from there.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. If you have been watching from the onset, we've had an exciting time. And I always like it when people come here and they are down to earth. That's what this platform is. We don't come here and pretend. We don't come here and just gloss over it and tell you, oh, it's all rosy, but they are not good. People are making it. People are succeeding at it. Stop looking at the social media, all of those who are packing up 1 year and packing up 6 months and saying, oh my God, marriage is hard. Marriage is hard, but you can succeed at it. With the right motive, with the right foundation, and with that intention. That's what I like. That's why I put that there. Somebody said it's the intention. To be intentional about your relationship, be intentional about making it work. Then yes, you can be counting 15 years like Ano and Titi,
5 years.
5 years like myself, or 30, or almost 50 like my parents. So yeah, there are people out there still doing this thing called marriage and doing it for life. Thank you so much, Ano and Titi Izaje, for being our guest on the love seat today, and you really, really touched on a lot of good things. Thank you so much. I pray that your marriage will continue to grow stronger and stronger and continue to be an example to others in Jesus' name. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your question. Thank you for engaging with us. We love you all. For those of you who watched this after, just take the lessons from their life and know that you can make it. You can make it. Don't be afraid. Even if you're a young person, don't be afraid. If you are there, say, oh, should I do marriage? Should I not do marriage? Don't be afraid of it. You can do it and you can make it. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to the show. God bless you. I love you all plenty and see you again next week. Next Sunday, we're coming with a powerful topic and another guest on Conversation with the Love Crusader. I love you all. Have a love-filled week. Bye.